Hello folks, and welcome to the in-stock lease deals of the month for September. I've got some stonkers in this one for you. As always, these are in-stock deals, which means they'll go extremely quickly. So please use my link to Lease Loco, which is in the video description and pinned as the top comment if you're interested in any of these deals or indeed in having a poke around and seeing what else you can find. By using that link, it does help support the channel, and I cannot make this video or indeed any videos without that support. So please make sure you click the link. As usual, all these deals are based on 3 months up front and then a 3-year deal on 10,000 miles per year, and they're all advertised as being in stock at the moment. Let's get straight to the content. Okay, so we're starting off here with the Fiat 500. We've seen the Fiat 500 in the past. 782 up front, 194 a month. This is the 1 litre mild hybrid pop 3-door petrol manual front wheel drive. As you can see, the price at the moment is about as cheap as it's been in recent times. So it's been 293, 221, 306. 270, 220 just last month, 194 quid, 782 up front. That gives you 1000cc petrol manual, Group 8 on the car insurance, 13.8 seconds to 62, 70 horsepower, 56.5 mpg and 185 litres of boot space. Next, we've got the new Vauxhall Astra. This is a great deal on what I think is one of the better looking new cars to recently come to market. I mean, this is a nice looking thing and a real return to form for the Astra in terms of its styling. Cool interior as well, I think. 886 up front, 262 a month on this one. That's the best price it's been, and it's in stock. 1.2 litre petrol manual, Group 17 car insurance, 130 brake horsepower, 9.7 seconds to 62, 52.3 mpg and 422 litres of boot space. That's a really good family car that actually looks decent as well. You could do much worse than one of those new Astras. 886 up front, 262 per month. Next, we've got the Renault Clio, 761 up front, 253 a month. This is the 1.6 E-Tech Hybrid 145 Evolution, 5-door automatic. Lowest price it's been, it was up 361, 363, 342, 329, and then it took a bit of a plunge, and 761 up front, 253 a month. 1.6 petrol electric hybrid automatic, Group 18 car insurance, 145 horsepower, 9.3 seconds to 62, 64.2 mpg and 299 litres of boot space. And there it is. It looks a bit like a Clio. This is all quite nice. Step up from what we've seen in some previous Clios. It's not a bad looking car. I'm just going to show you the cash guide. It does now say delivery within 3 to 4 months. Okay, so I'm not going to go through this one because we've seen it forever. 893 up front, 278 a month. So next we've got the new Nero. This actually says in stock, but delivery within 1 to 2 months. So I would guess that's stock that's currently en route. 1161 up front, 331 a month. Price wise, that's as good as it has been. It was 500 quid just a couple of months ago. Petrol electric hybrid automatic crossover, Group 21 on car insurance, 139 horsepower, 10.8 seconds to 62, 61.4 mpg and 451 litres of boot space. I'm really looking forward to trying one of these out actually. I think this is going to be a big car for Kia. There you go, with the back seats down as well, you've got acres of room in that thing. So new Nero, 1161 up front, 331 a month. Next we've got the Cupra Formentor, 1344 up front, 356 a month. It's been cheaper, so a little while ago, back in June, it was 310 a month. Also tail end of last year, it's 376 a month. 1344 and 356 a month. Petrol manual crossover, Group 19 on car insurance, 150 horsepower, 8.7 seconds to 62 and 43.5 mpg is claimed, 450 litres of boot space. Nice looking cars, very nice looking cars. and they're pretty well screwed together as well, the old Cupras. Next, we've got the Mazda CX-5. It's always been a bit of a favourite of mine, the CX-5. They always drive fantastically well, especially when you consider the size of the car. Price-wise, it hasn't really fluctuated too much. It's been like 10, 20 quid a month difference all the way through the year, and it's pretty much bang in the middle of that at the moment. 1474 up front and 371 a month. This one's the Sport Edition, but there are different levels of trim of these in stock at the moment. Petrol, automatic, 2 litre, Group 18 car insurance, 165 horsepower, 9.9 seconds to 62, 38.7 mpg, and 522 litres of boot space. They're nice things, the CX-5, they really are. 1474 up front, 371 a month. Just to show you the different trim levels, this one's the 2 litre petrol Sport Black Edition, 1539 up front, 393 a month. And as I say, there are lots of different trim levels available. Audi A4 Saloon, 35 TFSI S-Line 4-door S-Tronic. So this is right up there in terms of spec, but you may find other trim levels available. 1183 up front and 394 a month. That's a really good price. These were 507, 455, 518, 441. It's now 394. Just under 1200 up front, 394 a month. Petrol, automatic, saloon, front wheel drive, Group 26 on the car insurance, 150 horsepower, 8.9 seconds to 62. Combined MPG, always look at the WLTP one, is 41.5 and 460 litres of boot space. On a run, you'll get best part of 50 MPG out of that. And there we go. It's a handsome looking saloon car. Drive fantastically well, really well built interior. Top quality. Right, we've seen the Kia Niro, now it's the Kia Niro EV. Once again, delivery within 1 to 2 months, but in stock. So these will be either currently in the factory or currently in transit. 1478 up front, 437 a month. They were 480, they were 450, now 437. It's not a huge saving, but it's the cheapest they've been so far, which is something we don't say too often at the current time. This is the 150 kilowatt to 64 kilowatt hour version in Kia trim levels 1, 2, 3. This is 2, and that 2, that middle spec, is usually your sweet spot really. So fully electric, Group 28 car insurance, 201 horsepower, 7.8 seconds to 62, combined range of 285 miles. And I have to say, my experience with Kia EVs is that they're very true to their word when it comes to that range. 475 litres of boot space too, so it's still got quite a decent boot, even though it is, you know, a full EV and those batteries have to go somewhere. If you haven't experienced a Kia before, go and try one out, because most people, when they get into my Kia press cars, are incredibly surprised by the quality of the car. What you find with the Korean brands now is that your perception of them might be sort of based on what they used to be like, and what they're like now, it couldn't be further away from what they used to be like. Kia and Hyundai have come further in 10 years than probably any car brand I can think of. 1478 up front, 437 a month. Big jump now when we get up to the big boys. We've got the Volvo XC90, 2 litre B5D plus dark all-wheel drive Geartronic, so this is right up there in terms of the trim. They have been cheaper, but they've also been a lot more expensive. 786 a month in May, 768 a month in July. We're now at 685 a month with 2,354 up front. Diesel automatic, 2 litre, 4-wheel drive, Group 42 on the car insurance, 235 brake horsepower, 7.6 seconds to 62, and boot space is 302 litres with the back row of seats up. It's over 800 with that back row of seats down. Brilliant cars. If you're someone that likes the big SUVs like the Range Rovers and what have you, you simply must try an XC90. They are that good. Tesla Model Y. I'm showing you this just because it's the most popular car to lease at the moment. Next day delivery still available on these from Carparison. 2,400 up front, 709 a month. They are more expensive than they were a few months ago because demand has gone through the roof and Tesla have put all their prices up significantly. Okay, so that's why they're more expensive. So in January you could get one for $642 a month, but then couple of weeks ago, they were 15 quid a month more than they are now. But it's in stock and next day delivery is available. And I can't stress how much of a premium people are willing to pay for Teslas at the moment. There's such a shortage of Teslas at the moment and such a massive demand that although that's a lot of money, for what it is and the time we're in, that's actually a very good deal. So fully electric, automatic, Group 50 on the car insurance, 384 brake horsepower, 4.8 seconds to 62 and 351 miles of range combined. Boot in it's over 800 litres. They're unique looking things, aren't they? Some people love them, some people hate them. I'm not particularly in love with the design of it at all, but I know that as a thing to drive and spend time in, it will be fairly exceptional, because that's my experience with Teslas, to be fair. Obviously you've got to have a few quid to get one of these, but 2,400 up front, 709 a month, and if you ordered it today you could have it tomorrow. Finally, we've got the Audi Q7, £2,500 up front, 738 a month. This is actually, unbelievably, for 738 a month, a really good price. When you see these crazy dips just for like one day, you can pretty much ignore it. It will either be some kind of error, or there was one car available at a crazy price for some unknown reason. But always try and look at sort of the median. These were £796 a month, £885 a month, £836 a month, £789 a month. Now £2,500 up front, £738 a month. And it's in stock. Huge SUV, 3 litre petrol automatic, Group 44 car insurance, 340 brake horsepower, 5.9 seconds to 62, 27.4 mpg and 865 litres of boot space. These things are like king of the road, aren't they? They're up there with your Range Rovers in terms of luxury and size and sort of prestige, I guess. Tonking great SUV, a lot of car, but obviously a lot of money. Please, folks, if you're interested in any of these deals, or indeed if you just want to go and have a look on Lease Loco for yourself, please use that link. And please show your appreciation for this video by giving it a thumbs up and by subscribing and clicking the notification bell if you haven't already done either of those things. And finally, I want to say a massive thanks to all those people that buy me coffees. Some of the generosity from people of late has been absolutely amazing, and it's been hard times on YouTube of late. Ad revenue's been pretty awful, and views during the summer months are terrible. So I really can't thank those people that bought me a coffee enough. So thanks again. Stay tuned to the channel, lots more exciting stuff coming up. I'll see you soon.